What is up, seasoning gang and cravers? I've been having a taste for some lasagna, and I've been having a taste for soup. What does it got to do? Let's make some lasagna soup. Also, anybody out there that's new, that's been watching my videos and you're not subscribed, please subscribe and hit that bell notification. That way you'll know every time I make a new video. I won't be bothering you. You won't be bothering me. You don't even have to say anything. Just click that bell notification and subscribe. It helps my channel out. Anyway, let's get it. Let's go. Meet the co-stars of the show. The lasagna, noodles, some Italian sausage, ground beef, chicken broth, tomato paste, fire roasted tomatoes, tomato sauce, got some oregano, some Italian seasoning, some parsley, garlic, Italian cheese. Let's get it. All right, go ahead and add just some Italian seasoning. Doesn't have salt in it, so add as much as you want to. I say I'm adding probably about 2 tablespoons for those of you that like to know measurement. Tablespoons of oregano. Well, Carlos, why are you doing that while the meat is raw? Because you want to flavor this meat. You don't want to just put bland meat over in your soup. That's what's going to make the soup taste. Go ahead and drop you about 2 tablespoons of parsley in there. Drop you about a tablespoon of minced garlic. Minced garlic is in. Now go ahead and shake up your Lipton onion pack and dump about half of that in there. All right, this should be about half. All right, go ahead and get that stirred up really good. After it's done, take it out, drop your sausage in. Make sure it's all the way done. Chop that stuff up, get you something that you can chop with. Make sure you don't see any more pink unless you like pink in yours. All right, this is done. For any new cooks out there, go ahead and move your ground beef back and drain all that grease off of it. All right, Italian sausage in. Yeah, just rinse your pot out. Don't clean it all the way out, because once you put your broth and stuff in here, it's going to get all this stuff off the side and it's going to season it really well. You should remember that from my cabbage video, the cabbage soup. All right, the Italian sausage is done. You don't have to drain it because I don't think it has much of anything in there. It's really lean. This one that I bought is. Anyway, go ahead and scoop this out, put it into a separate little container or something. Fill this pot halfway with water and throw your lasagna noodles in. All right, so break these in half and drop them in the pot and cook them until they're almost done. All right, remember, don't let your noodles cook all the way. Get them to when they're a little flimsy, loose, shaky, whatever you want to call it. Then let's take those suckers out. All right, go ahead and dump your sausage and your ground beef back into the pot. Dump in both cans of those fire roasted tomatoes. I got the ones with garlic. Go ahead and mix your tomatoes up with your meat. And let the flavor go from both of them back and forth. Let them share a little bit. So we're gonna leave them in this pot and let them share with each other until they cook down some. Let's put the top on. All right, you see stuff in your pot starting to get a little angry like that. You go ahead and dump the rest of your Lipton pack in there that you had. Remember, you did half of it earlier. Seasoning, probably just a tablespoon this time. You gotta go ahead and dump a tablespoon of your parsley. Go ahead and dump a tablespoon of your oregano. All right, let's get that stirred in. All right, let's let that cook a little longer until it gets angry again. All right, seasoning gang and cravers, let's go ahead and give this a little stir. And anybody that's new, if you're wondering why I'm calling people seasoning gang and cravers, go back to my Get Your Seasoning Gang Up video. You'll see where I'm on there showing you different seasonings that you can buy, and you'll see why I call everybody that. Anyway, now that that's angry, let's go ahead and dump this tomato sauce in there. You ready? All right, get that stirred in. Also, I got the Italian herbs blend. All right, let's get that turned down on low and get your chicken broth ready. You're gonna add 2 cups to this. All right, so you know I don't like to measure because I just cook. Anyway, I'm about to add 2 cups to this. All right, added 2 cups. I'm gonna let that cook for a while. We're gonna go ahead and break down those lasagna noodles. I'll show you what mine looks like before I stir them in. There you go, breaking them down about that size and dropping them in. You can use probably about 8 of those noodles or as many as you want. It's depending on how much pasta you want in yours. All right, seasoning gang and cravers, that's pretty much what it's looking like right now. We're gonna put the top on this and let it cook low and slow. Also, halfway through, we're gonna drop this can of tomato paste in. All right, about halfway done, we're gonna go ahead and stir in this tomato paste. And also, if it's getting a little dry, add some more chicken broth. Yeah, I went ahead and added some more broth to mine. Otherwise, it's just gonna turn into a big pot of messed up lasagna or either some chicken, or either some spaghetti. So The purpose of it is to be some soup. So go ahead and add some more chicken broth to it if it's looking like this. So I just added a little bit before I showed you. Now I'm going to add a little bit more. Probably about another cup altogether. All right, seasoning gang and cravers. This is pretty much done. You can see how the noodles are. They're going to be all different sizes. You don't have to cut them perfectly. Tastes better. You may want a big noodle this bite and a small one on the next bite. And if you think they're too big, just take that thing and drop it down in there and cut it. That's all you got to do. Take your little spatula or whatever you're cooking with and just do that and it'll break. All right, this is the type of cheese I'm going to drop in there. As you can see, it's got provolone, parmesan, romano, Asiago. We're going to just drop this stuff on over in there. Put the amount of cheese that you want in this mixture. Otherwise, you don't have to put any in there at all. You can drop it on the top. But anyway, I'm about to put a little bit in mine, and I'm going to leave you some pictures here at the end. Thanks for watching.